Hi, I'm John MacLennan, and in today's lesson we're going to look at power chords. If you want to play rock, metal, punk, country, pop, it's very important that you have a strong command over a power chord shape. So I'm going to show you three of the basic shapes here. So take your first finger, put it on the low string, 3rd fret. That note is G. And then we're going to go up to the next string, the 5th string, and play at the 5th fret. If we combine those two notes together, we get a power chord with the root on the low string, meaning this is a G power chord because of this note here is the root. Root means the note that names the chord. So there's G. The cool thing is that I just showed you one shape, but because it doesn't involve open strings, you can slide it up and down the neck. So get all these shapes all the way up and down the neck. So that's the first one. Moving forward, we have the same thing but up one string. Now this is a C power chord. The root here is on the 5th string. You want to keep your first finger flat so that it mutes those other strings, and then also another trick is having your first finger come up just enough to touch the low string. So again, you don't want that to ring over your chord, so you just want a clean power chord. Cool? So then we can continue and move it up another string. There's your three shapes for power chords. Root on the 6th, root on the 5th, and root on the 4th. If you're not familiar with the names of the notes up and down the low string, I would urge you to learn those, because that's going to help you identify a power chord and be able to know what's going on rather than just, kind of going fret to fret or thinking about it in a different way. So one thing also too, if you see written, in sheet music, the way to notate a power chord is 5. So for example, this would just say G5. So the next thing that you can do, so I showed you those three basic shapes, you can also add your pinky on underneath. So instead of just these two notes, root and 5th here, you can also add your pinky right underneath that on the next string. So you would get a little bit, heavier sound, and then you could do the same thing on the next string. So you get both those. And then moving up to the next string, because of the tuning, we actually have to shift it over one fret. So this would be the 3rd fret, the 5th fret, and the 6th fret. However, the root is still the same. That would be an F power chord, because this note is F. Cool. Well, I hope this was helpful.